Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Mustangs will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bruins offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese, and it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Got his man down the middle.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. They want to run it left here. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's got it again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Catch in the middle, it's West. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Wants to throw. It's Gore. Finds the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down. Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. So the SMU Mustangs offense has its first opportunity of the day. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. And I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He's got it down the middle. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. Running it back, it's Wade. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Well, the one thing we know about this defense is they've got some exotic looks, and they're not afraid to bring pressure from the second level. That time they brought the free safety, and he was able to get home and sack the quarterback.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Back to throw, it's Gore. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's West. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Bruins want to move quickly.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And on 2nd down for this offense. He's got it on the right. Stopped after making the catch. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll turn to the jet sweep to try to convert. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
They'll run play action. Gets it out quickly. Snowed under by the defense. The Bruins have pushed it inside the 20. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
That makes the score UCLA 6, SMU 0.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll throw it on first down. He's got it down the right side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Mustangs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Gore. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got it set up on the outside. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. To the ground with the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
For the offense.
Right back to the well. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Running back searching for a hole. On the move at the 30. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Bruins moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
He's got his man.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the 1st down.
And the Bruins will move the sticks. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. To the air, it's Gore. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Really nice throw there. I'll tell you, UCLA, they've got an impressive history book of quarterbacks, going all the way back to Rick Neuheisel. Troy Aikman is a name people will recognize. Cade McNown back in my day. And then recently, DTR was carving up defenses too, throwing it. Got to be able to make good decisions. You got to be able to deliver strikes through the air. And this guy right now is doing just that.
He makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bruins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to the air one more time.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. On second down, wants to throw it. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that wingspan working against that defender in the end zone. Man, that QB will take that matchup all day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
They're trailing by 10 to Georgia. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And first down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Dialing up a second down pass play. The throw to the outside is complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. He wants to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's first and 10 from the 31.
First down for the offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really...
And that ball is live in the backfield. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And tackled there by the defense. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Mustangs will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. They'll try the run. Find some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Give to the running back. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Gore. Got the quick pass. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
All right, defense, it ain't working. Right? We're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's West. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Fast motion from the offense. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man quicker. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
20, SMU 7.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Makes him talk to the hand. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And that's a first down.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Right back to the well. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
First down.
Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Thrust that arm out. He has 60 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
First down.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got him downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On the ground, it's Ellington. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Offense is now set up in the red zone.
Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The play action fake. It's complete. And they're able to get him down. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. He gets it in. Touchdown, SMU! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
He just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, no fancy nickname for the Michigan-Notre Dame rivalry. I'm not sure it needs one, given how great it's been over the years. Here's how today's game finished up. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Always interesting to see top 5 teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one to get you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A little screen to the running back. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires it incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a 1st down. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Mustangs with the 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
And the Mustangs are on the move. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense working from the pistol. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Between the uprights, it's good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Oh, look out. There he goes. Gets away from 1. Finds some space. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he could not get loose on the run. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quickly complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Bruins line up to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He'll do it himself. And he was able to get away from 1 tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Trying play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. The Mustangs get enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion.
First down for the offense.
Off play action on 1st down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before he's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll leave it with him. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. A third and long coming up here. Coming after it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. They're working that left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And now on second down for this offense. Grabs it in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Looking to throw, it's Gore. Makes his connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? He's looking to pass. Setting up the screen. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch called for and made. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They're going to throw it again. Skips away from pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Mustangs are threatening in the red zone. On second down, looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Throwing right. Got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. They'll go to the air. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab.
They're trailing by 10 to Georgia. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to throw, it's Gore. Throws to the wideout. He gave him time to react, and he almost pulled off the interception. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. It's complete on the right side. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking to move it through the air. And just too much on that pass, too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. One more snap coming before halftime. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Deep shot for the end zone. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Dallas to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
And the Bruins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. To the air on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Running back goes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now on first down from the 28. The give to the tailback. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking to throw for it. He's got an open man. Afterburners coming. Touchdown, SMU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
31, UCLA, 20.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Back to throw, it's Gore. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. He's up to 94 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his target down the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Mustangs are marching down the field. The give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The inside handoff. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Henry's no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Handoff to the lone back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Gore. They're trying to get to it. He's got the tight end. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's West.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He makes the connection, and they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. He'll try the left side. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Makes a connection. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over, and give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Gore. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. I can tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
They want to run this quarterback. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. From the shotgun, the inside give. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Leaves it with the running back. Across the 25, he's got room. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Mustangs look to do some damage in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Give to the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Touchdown Mustangs! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Lining up to convert 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. At the 45 on his way. He's loose. The 10. Touchdown, SMU. And the stomping has commenced.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll go to the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Gore. Gets it out fast. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw.
Well, they try to go with draw. They didn't catch the defense blitzing, so it wasn't a great look anyway. But up front, they just got beat regardless. And that back, David, had nowhere to go.
They had nowhere to go, but those offensive linemen, you got to set and you got to invite those defensive linemen up the field and kind of push them by. And you could tell they didn't do that. They didn't create any holes. There was really nowhere for him to go. You got to give him that first little hole, then maybe he can make a move. So the offensive line needs to do a better job.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. On the move, it's Wade. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They go right back to it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Quickly to the tight end. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And first down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
First down for the offense.
Power football with the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Gore. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's going for it all. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown Mustangs! And the punishment has been extended.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team able to make the tackle as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. First down to start the drive after the break. To the air, it's Gore. Got his man. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll run play action. He's right on target. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. He makes a catch. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCLA.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Georgia Southern is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 17 over Navy. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll try the run. Fights off a defender. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking the play. Handoff to the single back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Got his man in the middle. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Gore. Quick completion on the out route. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's West. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire plate.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
This time it's complete. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's West. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
26-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Third down coming.
Looking downfield, it's Gore. He'll get rid of it. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6.
UCLA, 34.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Give to the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Mustangs are rolling down the field. The give to the left. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. When they've got him looking run, now to pass.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, SMU. And the route is on.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
SMU 66, UCLA.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Scanning the field, it's Gore. He's got it, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. Off he goes. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, UCLA! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
SMU 66, UCLA.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Sweet cut there. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He'll keep it himself. The Mustangs have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Punts it away.
Bringing it back, it's Wade. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.